So the first step there, that intro to virtual reality, is really just introducing you to the basics of the ideas of virtual reality, getting everyone on a level playing field of understanding, and then starting to design and build your own virtual 3D worlds. So you'll be able to navigate custom environments interactively using some usually stock assets. So this is where you'll learn techniques in constructing those environments with stock assets, as well as first and third person navigation, lighting, animation, stock character animation, and localized sound, and virtual camera and recording. The outcome of this class has projects that are viewable on the computer or on the web, so this does not yet get into outputting to a headset. Intro to Virtual Reality 2, a continuation of that first intro. And so this is where you're going to be adding some complexity to the interactivity in your 3D worlds. So you're learning interactivity with the stock scripts that you're using, scene switching, grabbable objects, camera animation, and then first and foremost, the really important, exciting part here is that this is the first class that you'd be outputting your final project to be viewable on a headset. So that's really where the headset comes in and is required in that step. So before you start your second class, you would need to purchase the Oculus headset that is in current use at that time, and that is not part of tuition because it does change so rapidly that we want to make sure that you're purchasing it on your own and that it is completely up to date. The third class in the program, and that's the Interactive Programming for VR class. And so this one gets a little bit more on the technical side of things and learning, you have the basics under your belt, but wanting to now start working with your own coding. So this will teach the core principles of coding for graphics, mostly working with development in C# and C++ for the interactivity piece, working on things such as elements for variables, loops, conditions, functions, and input and output. And then obviously progressing scripts into larger scripts in Unity so that you can enhance and further enhance your interactivity within your worlds. The fourth class in the 6-course sequence, this is our 3D modeling course. And so you'll be using Blender, the open source software, to create custom models for video gaming and VR, working on building custom objects, environments, and characters to be used inside of a Unity project. And of course then things such as 3D sculpting, 3D animation, basic rigging, UV mapping, custom materials and textures, importing, exporting, all of these things that really get into working more deeply with the 3D world. In Advanced VR 1, students are looking at constructing fully interactive and really immersive environments, really working specifically and thinking about getting it output to a headset. And so working on commercial level things, scripted interactivity for triggered events and animations, organizing multiple scenes, adding interactive UI elements, lighting, custom physics, really getting into just an advanced level of advancing your worlds. Final course, the second part of the advanced course, looking into the ideas within AR and XR projects using Unity Mars to create hybrid virtual actual experiences. So really starting to also consider not just the virtual world, but the hybrid worlds with augmented reality in this sense.